Good morning, I'm Al Lippman, Mayor of Mesquite. Monday, April 22nd is Earth Day. The city of Mesquite installs several hydration stations throughout the city. Join us on the 22nd at 10 a.m. on the Mesquite Recreation Center at Westfield for a ribbon cutting ceremony. Each patron that shows up will receive one reusable water bottle at the ribbon cutting. The bottles are very nice, and you will be doing your part at water conservation as well as having fewer plastic bottles ending up in our landfill. Here's an interesting comment. The average person uses 13 plastic water bottles a month. By opting for a reusable water bottle, you not only cut down on plastic bottles, but it's estimated that a $20 bottle, reusable of course, will save you $6,180 in 5 years. I know it sounds like a lot of water, but it really isn't. And it is a lot of money. Here's some really good news. We've been deemed the safest city in the state of Nevada. We owe this to the finest police department you will ever find, and of course, a community that supports whatever they do. It's springtime and barbecue season is starting up. Of course, the scammers know this, and I found several ads on Facebook selling $399 grill sets for only $69. Lots of luck on that one, folks. They even offer free delivery and installation. Don't fall for this. And of course, there is a major ad running right now using the Amazon logo, selling such items as $2,000 electric bikes for $9.99, and hundreds of other items that range from several dollars, $100 to several thousands, all for $9.99. Does it ever end? This past week, and I want to clear up a few rumors because I heard them this morning even, a body was found at Haven Park. It was in the pond. And I'll dispel all rumors right now. There was no foul play involved. There was no murder. There was no robbery. Sometimes life doesn't turn out the way you want it to end. This month's issue of the ARP newsletter, by the way, is devoted to talking about all the scams directed at the elderly. Try and get a copy. It's really eye-opening to read. But until then, remember, if it sounds too good to be true, I guarantee you it is. I understand we're not going to be getting much of a view of the total eclipse of the sun, but even a partial look without the proper glasses can damage your sight. Don't look if you don't have proper eye protection. Another item that came in, and it's not a question or anything, it's just a statement. It was a gentleman that wants to come to Mesquite, possibly to buy a home or property, and he took the St. George shuttle up to Mesquite and then used an Uber from his hotel. And that's a good idea because this is how we do things. Now, we do have a rent-a-car service in Mesquite. You have to go online for that. He does tell me that he took a cab because he couldn't find Uber, and he had to make some phone calls to get the cab. And then he overpaid the gentleman or the woman, whoever was driving it, because he was thankful that he had a ride. The only question I find with all of this is we don't have a cab service in Mesquite, and we haven't had one for years. So if somebody tells you they're a cab service, make sure you check and make sure they've got a business license, etc., etc., or you're in a real bad situation if an accident occurs. And again, thank you very much. Send in your questions, and I'll see you next week.